Welcome to the fucking Grown Vibez.
Welcome to the fucking Grown Vibez.
No, welcome to the fucking Grown Vibez.
Welcome to the motherfucking Grown fucking Vibez.
We talking grown vibes. We talking grown vibes.
Podcast with
Hey, KeKe.
Andrea, aka Ginger, aka Ivory, as y'all know me.
Oh,
You know I gotta be extra, baby. This is me.
Yeah. So you can just call me KeKe.
Yes, KeKe.
That's
That's
all I
her
got for
name.
you. But no, welcome to the fucking
Yes,
Grown Vibes. Let's start.
absolutely.
Let's start there. Like, welcome to
Absolutely.
the fucking Grown
Welcome
Vibes.
to the fucking Grown Vibes. I'm so happy that we are here. How are you feeling that we are here?
I'm feeling damn good, and I'm glad that we finally
Yes.
got it.
Making
got
it. Yes.
together,
Yes.
situated.
It's hard work, it's dedication,
Yes.
it's commitment,
It is,
and we are cheering to
we
that.
need to cheers to that.
To
So
happy
let's-
first episode.
very first episode, baby.
Yes.
With you.
With you. I love you.
I love you. Clink,
Corny.
clink.
No, but welcome to the Grown Vibes for real.
Damn.
That's
That's
good. Really good.
Hit
I
you right
love-
there,
got
right?
Got that Martin Kiwi.
Kiwi.
No, but
Sorry.
for real. No. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Grown Vibes. We are so excited for you to be joining our first episode ever. We are looking
Yes.
forward to an awesome season. We
Mhm.
have some amazing guests that's going to
Yes.
be joining this season. And we're just so excited to share our content and our experiences. And really what this podcast is about
Yeah.
is KeKe and I decided to do a podcast together. We were just having powerful conversations about life and different topics. And one conversation got really heavy. And
I mean, do we just want to just put it out there?
let's put it out there.
I
Let's put it
mean,
out
because
there.
like Drea said, this is the Grown Vibes.
Welcome
This
to
is-
the Grown Vibes.
Welcome to the fucking Grown Vibes. Okay.
Absolutely.
And so we want to be real. We want to, this is us using our platform to share our stories, our experience, our perspectives,
Yep.
and get vice versa.
Yeah.
So that is how it started.
Yes.
It did start from me, myself, going through a troubling time, I would say.
Situation, right?
Troubling situation. I broke up with my boyfriend after 5 lovely long years.
It's okay. Get it out. This is why we're here. We're here to talk about it. It's okay.
So, with that situation, I'm I'm a Cancer, so I internalize things. And so I remember going through this situation in this period of time where I was like by myself and like I didn't want to reach out to anybody. I didn't really want to talk.
Wow.
I didn't have anything to say.
Wow.
And I'm that one that doesn't have much to fucking say.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
So for me not to and be in a mood, like my circle, my people, like they knew like, okay, girl, what's going on?
Right.
So with that, I had to like come to, I'm one to not share. So I had to come to a grips where it's like, bitch, I need to get out of this. I'm like driving my own self insane. Like I'm torturing myself. So I finally called Drea, and side note, me and Drea have been friends since
middle school.
middle school,
Yes.
8th grade.
Yes.
And so
Shout out to Mayfield.
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 Hey, how
Yes.
excited. Wow.
Damn, I've been here for a long time.
Yes.
And just so y'all know, I'm not from Maryland. I'm from Brooklyn. Okay,
Yes.
what's good? But I did meet one of my BFFs, Makida, in Mayfield. So shout out to Mayfield Middle School and everybody that we know that went to
Yes.
Mayfield and that's watching this podcast.
But no,
Yeah.
like we are, and we have had the friendships where people may relate, where we may not talk every day.
Yeah.
But when we do talk, it picks up right where we fucking left off
Yeah.
without a fucking beat, a
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah.
So it was one of those situations where I kind of like, all right, let me reach out to my girl because I know she's going to give it to me the fucking real.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm like, broke down. I done told her the situation, and her words of what she said to me, it just fucking got me out of the whatever the freak I was in my what I was in, and it like really like spoke volumes, and it was like, oh my God, it like instantly made me think like, bitch, you should start a podcast. Like I really felt like I am not the only one who needs to hear these words. And so, my lovely friend Drea, you give an idea, we get an idea, we go and we run with it. So, the you turned into we.
Right. I literally just found that out. As a side note, I didn't even know that you were going through this. I literally found out that day that you shared with me. All seriousness, I literally found out that day that you were sharing with me what you were going through. Because I had just seen you at Autumn's party.
Yeah.
And I remember our text messages, and you showed up, supported, of course, and I couldn't tell that anything was bothering you or keeping these feelings in. And when you called, she texted me, and what she said was, "Hey, baby, are you busy?" And I was like, no, not at all. And at that time, Autumn's birthday had passed, so I don't know if we were talking about Malaya's parties next or whatever. Malaya's her child, Autumn's mine. I didn't know if you were, texting me about that. But then when you called me, and was like, when you texted me and you called me and you were asking me advice about, what you should do in a situation. And I was like, wow, I didn't even know that you were going through that. So to say all of that as women, anyone actually, we just hide this persona that everything is okay. And we really could just pick up the phone and call someone. Like, I don't know why that's not our first instinct to do that, but it should be.
And it should be, especially because we expect that from like our
friends.
people.
Exactly.
Like I'm definitely one that's like that. Like I will get like upset when I like know that my friend is going through something after the fact. I'm like, bitch,
right?
When the fuck
you didn't tell me?
What's
right?
going on? And so it is something that we got to get out of this
funk that we're in. This depression. To be honest with you, like we're feeling depressed. We're feeling sad. We're feeling like we're just feeling like really down and out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we just don't want to talk to nobody. We don't want to see nobody. We don't do nothing. But we really need to just, if we need to talk to somebody, just reach out for real. So I said that to say, so when she reached out, she called me. And she literally was telling me the situation that she was going through, and I just was telling her what was on my heart at the time. And I feel like at that time that I was probably going through something. But if any one of my friends call me, they know that whatever you're going through, I will pick up in a hurry and be there for you and give you any advice that I can. And how she started the conversation was after I gave her the advice, she was like, "You should start a podcast." And I was like, "We should start a podcast." I just found out she said you, but it really was, I wanted it to be us. So I'm glad that we're here.
And I'm glad.
I really didn't hear you say you should start a podcast. I really thought you said we.
You were like motivating me. You were having all these words. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to tune in. You should start a podcast.
I did not hear you. I promise you.
So on the side, I do photography. And as my photographers may know, we like to be behind the camera.
Right.
Not really in front of the camera. So this is new for me.
New for me too. I never, I'm in front of the camera. Right. I'm in front of my camera like, hey.
And so that's why, this is a no judgment zone, okay? This is a place for us to share and for you guys to listen. And, it may bring triggers, things that we may be saying, and just know, like, we're open. Like, this is something that we, after discussing and planning, and y'all, we've been planning for
6 months.
Yes.
6 months to be exact.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we took our time with it to get here because I didn't want anything to be rushed or forced. So I think we did a very good job and strategic in it and making sure that it's out at the perfect time.
At the perfect timing.
Yeah. I was trying to look up the message. Do you have the message that I sent to you?
I do not.
Okay.
Because my phone is the one being recorded. No, I do not.
No, but I do. I'm gonna bring that up, and I just wanted to share we wanted to share the message that I sent because it honestly, when I sent the message, I was sending it for you and me. You know what I mean? Like I was like going through dead ass serious. When I was going through a situation, it was like I needed to see something. You know, not only did I say it, but I needed to see something to remind myself of what I was telling to you and to remind yourself of doing. So when I wrote that sober. Completely sober.
Look,
so that was real. That was real. Everything that I said.
No, but it was, and we truly just knew. We thought like, okay, us together, we are professional.
Yes.
We're mothers. We're independent. Like we are fucking. What is the word? Resourceful.
Yes.
We're all that shit. You know, we're resilient. You know, we
empowered.
Empowered. You know, all of that shit. So like
all
when
about
we
positivity, yes.
When we say we're gonna do something, like when we were like, bitch, are we doing this? Are we fucking doing this?
Yes. This was like real. This was real. Yeah, exactly.
And we did it. So that's what we were wanting to portray, the realness, the authenticness of us, the fucking Grown Vibez podcast.
We are not therapists. We are not love doctors. We are not teachers. We are literally just grown women going through life experiences and sharing them. Yeah. Our truth, our experience, and whether you like it or not, it's just something that we feel gracious enough to share our story because we don't know what next woman or man we might help in a situation. It's our perspective. But we're going to also have guys on this show to give guy perspective on these topics that we'll be discussing. So we are not trying to portray any bias at all. We are literally just sharing our experience and sharing our story. Again, we just want to thank all of our viewers for tuning in. We want to shout out our social medias, where you can find us. You can find us on Instagram at grown_vibes, and you can find us on Twitter at Grown Vibez Pod. That's all of our social medias. We will be having a Facebook, and you can watch all of our visuals on YouTube. They will be uploaded. We decided on Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning.
Yes.
We are going to be launching the episodes, so definitely stay tuned.
Absolutely.
And like Drea said, we are going to have all of our social medias listed here.
So
all
that
of
way
the
you guys
information.
can view it.
Yes, view it, share it, like it, post it, do it, subscribe it. Hey, yes, and hit us up too. Hit us up in our DMs. You have any questions, comments? I want to talk about this. Hit us up.
Absolutely. So we're going to get into our icebreaker game. We are actually going to be doing this every episode where we get to break in. You know, we've known each other for 15 years, but it's like we still don't exactly know each other. So this icebreaker game will really give us an opportunity to, you know, just find out some tricks and trades about yourself and our guests on the show when we have
But don't get it fucking twisted. We know each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We fucking know each other. So we have two different topics. We have the impossible topic of would you rather. It's two scenarios. So you would have to choose which scenario would you choose in this situation. Okay. So we have the impossible and then we have the romance. So which one are you choosing?
Oh, wow. You know I'm going for romance.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into romance. Yes. All right. So here's an example.
Okay.
Would you rather, this is a little spicy one.
Oh, I like spice.
Would you rather have sex in the shower or have sex in the ocean?
In the fucking shower, baby.
Wow, really? I thought you was going to say, I would choose ocean, honey. Baby, for me, put me in the ocean deep.
No, because you know what? I have as experience being in the fucking ocean with the fucking sand goes into places that sand does not need to be. So in the shower, how you want me, Daddy? How you want me?
Okay, all right. Next one. Would you rather sleep naked or sleep in your pajamas?
Well, I would say definitely if I had a man laying next to me, I'd be sleeping naked.
Absolutely. I love to sleep.
But if it's just me by myself, I'm
I love sexy pajamas.
Oh yes.
Silky
So if
pajamas.
it's
yes.
sexy, then absolutely.
Yes. All right, last one.
Okay.
Would you rather finish a first date with a kiss, or finish the first date with sex?
A kiss.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
A kiss.
Even though we know where it could go.
Listen, all I'm going to say is
Yes.
energy speaks volumes.
Absolutely.
I am one who likes fucking energy. If your energy is right, baby, your vibe and it just given that type of connection.
Yes.
I'm not saying we were gonna go there, but you never know. Never say never.
Never know.
I'm
Absolutely.
going to say never say
But
never.
if I had an option of choice, me personally, of course, I would choose a passionate kiss.
A passionate kiss
to end it off.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe hit you up tomorrow.
No, baby, because after you kiss me and you get in the car, you better be texting me, telling me how much you miss me already.
Oh,
keep it spicy. You know.
Wait, hold on. Are you single?
I'm definitely single.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you single? Let's make this clear right now on the Grown Vibez Podcast. Cheers, bitch. What, are you single?
I'm single.
Oh, okay. Had to think about that one.
You know, we already talked about it in the beginning.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So, this is new.
Yes.
But I'm fucking.
But we're gonna
single,
talk
bitch.
about how did we meet? We met in Mayfield Middle School.
We did. So I knew I seen Drea. She definitely. I could tell she wasn't from Howard County.
Absolutely not from Maryland, from Brooklyn, baby.
She's from Brooklyn, and you could tell she was not from Maryland, and that's basically how I fucking just pointed her out.
Yes.
She was so vibrant, she was loud, but she was
I love
fun, and she probably, I feel like she was double dutching because I actually think that's how we may have gotten close.
Oh, okay.
Is because we double dutched in.
I taught you double dutch.
No, I think I already knew
Well, I showed you a trick or two, baby.
If that's what we want to say, then that's fine. But no, so from there we went to high school together, and so Andrea, you went to another high school. But let me tell you something though about Drea, y'all. Number one, some may be able to relate. Drea is the type of friend that, for one, she's gonna give it to me real.
Yeah.
Period.
All my friends, yeah.
Point fucking blank. That's her personality.
Yeah.
There's no sugarcoating shit. And actually one thing that she does do that I really appreciate is after I'm finished venting or I'm talking to her about something, she'll ask me, so do you want to hear what I have to fucking say, or do you want me to do you want to hear what you want to hear?
Right.
I'll ease into it, and of course tell me how you feeling. It's okay, well, damn.
Give it to you straight, bitch.
Give it to me straight,
no
bitch.
chaser.
So, and I love that about her, but also, we're also have the relationship where we don't, maybe necessarily talk every single day,
Yeah.
but when we do, we pick up right where the fuck we left off.
We never miss a beat.
We never fucking missed a beat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the type of relationship that we had. So, as we went on and as we, went through and moved to different cities, different states, and, we always came back. We always had this real, true as fucking authentic relationship that I appreciate so much. I mean, we have some fucking stories that we will
definitely get into.
But needless to say, she is one of my closest friends. Our daughters. Daughters. That's crazy. I have a 10-year-old. She has a 4-year-old.
Yes.
Listen to that gap. 10, 4.
Literally started at middle school, meeting each other at a young age, to now being grown woman with 2 children. I actually have the message that I shared with you that day that you called me, and I just wanted to share that, it was a message for you, but also a message for myself as well. It just basically said, I'm so glad you text me today. This friendship we have is so pure for me, and I wouldn't take it for granted for 1 second. Again, please take away from our conversation Be selfish with yourself. You want better, be
Wow.
better. Are you sick of being on the emotional roller coaster? Okay, well then do the work. Meet God halfway. In order to properly heal, you must cut ties, not permanently, but only temporarily. Completing things halfway will only leave temporary results, and you have to hold yourself accountable. So it's just one of the messages that I tend to
Share with some of my friends that's going through situations, and it actually helps me in my situations as well.
So you saying, yes, I wrote that message for you, but I also wrote that message for me. I can definitely relate to that.
for sure.
And so you saying to cut ties, leave, stop talking, cut them off temporarily. That's hard.
Right.
And I know I'm not alone here. That's why I want to speak about it. Is anybody else who's been in a relationship for years, whether it be married to that person,
Right.
or boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, and you're have to start over. That is tough. So you saying those words is something that I needed to hear, but it's difficult, because he's still my friend.
Right,
He's
right.
like my best friend.
Right.
So, I truly appreciated that. And then from that message, fucking brought us here. the fucking
Absolutely.
Grown
And
Vibez,
let's just
so-
make it clear that everything that I said in that message is easier said than done. You know what I mean? But I had to remember that you actually have to apply the work. Apply the work if you want different results. That's it, and that's all. And that's how I felt about it. So we discussed on how we got here and how the podcast started. I know what I want people to take from this podcast. What do you want people to take from this podcast, KeKe?
I want people to take open-mindedness
That's
from
it.
this podcast.
That's it.
Because this is so new for both of us.
Both of us,
and
yeah.
I will be honest, I was petrified. I was scared. I was shaking in my boots. No. But as a photographer, I'm more so behind the scenes.
Right.
And not like I want to create for other people. I want to give to other people. So me having the spotlight and being able to share my opinion, I've got a lot of shit.
Right. We
I've
all
got a
do.
lot of experience.
Right.
And I want to be able to use this voice and use this chance and this opportunity to reach people who may be able to relate with me or relate with us in, our whatever we're discussing or how we're sharing our input and perspectives at that time.
Right.
So that's really what I want to come out of this podcast is being able to relate. Like you guys are being able to relate. Like independent fucking women have been single mothers since fucking 1 year old.
Yep.
My daughter's been 4 months old. Her dad has not been in the fucking picture.
Yeah, but that's okay.
And it's okay.
It's just an
but I know
experience,
that
right.
it's an experience that I'm not alone.
Right. At
like
all.
as if you, just as you have experience, that you're not going to be alone. Our guests are going to come on and they're going to share their experience and they're not going to be alone because you guys are going to be able to relate.
Yeah.
So it's open-mindedness. This is new for us. So we don't want no judgment.
Absolutely. And you said it perfectly. I'm at a place in my life where I'm open-minded to everything. You know what I mean? And I was one of those individuals who was closed-minded on a lot of things. And in order to evolve and grow and, just be about peace, you have to be open-minded about anything that you're going through.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad that we're doing it. And I agree with you. Everything that you said. Everything that you said perfectly. Like that's exactly what I want. That's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
Exactly.
Like this is authentic. This is going to be positivity. This is going to be peaceful. This is going to be a safe place.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's important for us to disclose that it may, bring out triggers.
Yep, definitely.
Of certain topics and things in episode discussions that we're going to be, talking about.
Definitely.
But just reach out to us. Like if it is anything, like you're not alone. At this point, from here on out, we're holding each other accountable.
Absolutely.
We're holding y'all. We're holding y'all accountable too.
Absolutely.
Okay. And just to reach out. Like if you're feeling some type of way, whatever, we are open to feedback.
Absolutely. Of course. We even have our social medias open. You guys can reach out. You can let us know how you feel. Hit us up in the comments. Hit us up in the DMs. Again, we're just being open-minded about our situations that we're going through and hoping to touch, our viewer. We're just happy with one viewer that we can touch. That's it.
And maybe our peers, like we said,
of course.
Our Mayfield,
they're going to be there regardless. They better be.
Howard County crew,
They better be.
Hello. Hey, y'all. But
yeah, so again, you guys can follow us on all of our social medias. You can reach us on Instagram at grown_vibes on
Yes.
Instagram, on Twitter. You can reach us at Grown Vibez Pod, and we'll happy to share it on the screen here. So now we're gonna jump into our code word.
Ooh, so what's fun about the code word? So, like we said, this episode is about what the Grown Vibez is going to be, what you can expect from us. So, as we said, the icebreaker game is something that we're going to do in the beginning, but we're also going to have a code word. Okay.
Yes.
So, the code word is typically going to happen towards the end of our episodes.
Yep, it will.
The code word is going to be something unique, significant to what's going on. Relatable to the episode, the topic, the guests, however. So with that, we're going to be announcing the code words towards the end of our episode to make sure that our viewers, y'all, are listening. Paying attention to it. We really want you guys to reach out to us, share feedback, hit us up in the DM, because when we know that you guys have listened to what our code word is, then we're going to give you guys a shout out.
Yes.
We're going to give you, maybe send you guys something we don't know yet.
Absolutely. Keep it a little interesting.
Yes,
a little surprise.
Yeah, a little surprise.
That's
with
true.
that,
Yes.
let's get right into it. The code word is going to be empowered.
It's going to be right across your screen. Empowered.
That's the code word, y'all. So once you hear it, yes, reach out to us, DM us. First one, whoever, random pick, we're gonna shout you out,
and give you a little surprise.
Send you a little something.
Yes,
something.
Thank you for watching.
And thank you for watching. So empowered. We are feeling. So I'm feeling. I don't know about you. I'm feeling so empowered right now.
Absolutely. I'm so glad we made it here. You know, as we stated, it took us about 6 months to actually get this podcast together.
And it fucking took us 6 months to get the technology working tonight.
Let's keep it real, okay?
Let's keep it fucking real.
The first episode, it's okay. Shit happens. Like, this is what we're going to fucking go through. But the episode that you're watching is going to be fucking funny, and it's going to be fucking real of what we're going through today. No, but seriously, we definitely took us a lot of time, effort, dedication, commitment to get us here. So we are both feeling empowered on this podcast, and I'm feeling actually grateful that I'm actually doing one of my best friends. You know, I love you, and I'm just so happy. Okay, bitch. I'm just so happy that we're here. So yes, code word is empowered.
Empowered.
Yes.
Yes. So hit us up with that code word.
Yes.
And that's fun. That's something that's going to be that you can look forward to.
Every episode.
Yeah. Look forward to. Watch it till the end.
Yes. That's how we know. Don't just fast forward either, you little sneaky little bastards.
She said it, not me. Okay, next.
But now we're gonna go ahead.
So with the episode, we're kind of giving you kind of a rundown of what the Grown Vibez is going to be. Each episode is going to have different topics, of course. This one is just a welcome, what you can expect. So the last thing that you can expect from us from the end of the podcast is a quote. We want to end it off with a nice little quote of the day.
I love the quote that you picked.
And you know what? That's the thing. We picked it. It's personalized. Okay. So that's why it makes it special.
Yes.
Is because we personalize it. We picked it before this episode. Right. So
purposely for this episode.
And for me, again, the reason why we're here is, you know, we both knew that we had a voice, but it definitely stemmed from something that I went through. So the quote that I picked, we are quote of the end of the day, end of the podcast is, don't be afraid to start over. This time you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience.
So relatable. So relatable.
Gosh.
We literally just talking about our experiences and what we've been through and what we're going through, and we're still going through literally tonight.
Going through. It's fucking scary. Like, I know for me, coming out of the long ass fucking relationship that I was in, I'm like thinking like, oh fuck, I gotta meet somebody again. I gotta start over. Like, I don't want to do, like, no.
But you can't be afraid of it, Key. You can't be afraid of it. You have to be able to pick your head up and start over. It's okay to start over. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at you. You're about to graduate. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out. I'm about to get my bachelor's degree in December.
And as shout out to Nipsey, my guy Nipsey, as he always say, it's not a race, it's a marathon.
It's a marathon, you're right.
So don't feel down about starting over. It's okay, because your new story is going to be better than your last story. Bitch, I just thought about that, bitch. Cheers to that, bitch.
No,
yes.
fucking for real.
No,
fucking
and
for
welcome
real.
to the fucking Grown Vibes.
I fucking love that.
I love that. Damn, that was real.
That was real as shit.
That
like,
was real as shit.
Y'all, like, for real. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I'm telling you, I was really nervous about doing this. I really thought she was doing it by herself.
Yeah, she thought. I just
so
literally found out that she wanted me to do the podcast by myself. So then I said, bitch, no, we're doing the podcast together.
We're doing it. So we're doing it.
So,
it's here.
Yes.
Welcome. This is the very first episode. We're so excited, bitch.
We finally
the
finished.
very next episode that we're doing is some real ass shit.
It gets real.
Wow. I just thought about what the fuck we're talking about next.
It gets real. It really, and this is a podcast that's not going to talk about just relationships, sex. You know, we're talking about real life
ass shit
that we currently going through today, and we don't want to spoil it, but the topics get real. So this episode is just the introduction
just the introduction
of what we're representing.
Honestly, like we stated in the beginning, it's important for you guys to know that this is a safe place.
Yes, of course.
I mean, it's a safe place. Like, we want you guys, you know, to feel comfortable and feel like we are together and we have this opportunity to kind of share these things. It's unbiased. We want to use our platform to get this message across. So, you know, with that being said, it could trigger some things for you guys. And that's why it's important. We're going to, again, share all of our social media.
Yeah.
It's going to be linked, and however you know how to reach out to us. You know, if there's anything you want to talk about, please reach out to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we will make time. Like,
absolutely.
we're busy, but we'll fucking make time.
Absolutely. And you said something earlier that this is a safe place, but this is also a safe place community.
Yeah.
We are trying to uplift our peers and anyone going through any maybe trauma in their life or any just bad experiences. We're just trying to uplift you guys and know and express that we've been there. We've been there and we've went through it, and we're still going through a lot of situations we're going to be transparent about. But you said it perfectly earlier that this is a safe place, but this is a safe place community.
Yeah.
I want you guys to feel safe, no judgment. You know, you guys can judge us, do whatever the fuck you want to do, but this is our story and this is how we're going to stick to it.
Yeah. Well, if you are going to judge us, maybe don't take the time to write us any fucking thing. So,
write what the fuck you want to say. I'm about what the fuck I want to say too. Try me.
And there you have it.
Welcome to Grown Vibez.
Grown Vibez.
I love you.
Beautiful. And before we go,
yes,
I want to give a huge motherfucking shout out.
Absolutely.
To my fucking best friend.
Yes.
Kandice.
Shout out to Kandice. We love you, Candy.
We love you so much. This is her studio.
Yes, we thank you.
Akadmedy function. If you have babies, even adults, whatever age you want to dance, get back out there, perform.
Yes.
Get yourself out there. Come.
Yes.
This is, you know, very grateful. My daughter dances here. She is a JV junior varsity member, competition team member of Akadmedy function. So I am just so grateful to have people who like Kandice, who was so supportive. We shared our vision of what we wanted, what our expectation was. And she was like, bitch, what you need? What you want? You want here? This is her beautiful studio that I'm just so proud. We'll get into all of that, I'm sure. But I just wanted to shout Kandice
we
out.
Love you, Candy. Thank you so much
for believing and just seeing our
vision and our new endeavor. She literally was the supporter from day one.
Yes.
Once we approached her with our vision, it was a no. And it was a no-brainer that, you know, she wanted to help us and support us. And she just, opened us with open arms and letting
For real.
us use her studio. So shout out to you, Kandi. I love you. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
She's also our creative director
She
for
is.
the podcast,
She
and I'm
is.
excited about that.
She is. She's gonna, she's amazing.
Yes.
And if
Share
that
her
doesn't wanna
insight
go-
on us. And my daughter was enrolled in her classes too. So if you even have little ones, my daughter's 4 years old. If you have little ones that's interested in enrolling your children in
dance,
and
dance,
dance, modern dance, jazz, ballet, she does it all.
hip hop, majorette.
everything.
I mean, honestly, it's not just the dancing, it's that structure. Okay, I know
Yes.
for myself, I don't want to know, okay, kids, okay, children. I want
Right.
somebody to tell my kid to sit the fuck down.
Keep it real,
Keep it
okay?
fucking real. I need some of that balance. So we'll share all that information. It's
Yes.
not just, dance. It's the kids have their home, their dance home,
Their
their
second home.
outside of home, their
Yeah.
friends. And so just wanted to give the shout out to Kandi. Thank you so much for this beautiful
Love you.
opportunity to be here. And we look forward to seeing y'all at the next fucking episode.
Yes, and when you guys see this episode, hopefully we'll be celebrating it at our launch party. That's
Ow.
coming. The more details coming soon.
More details
Exclusive.
coming soon.
But I love you and happy first episode.
Oh, is this a wrap?
What? This is a wrap. Yes.
This is a wrap.
Happy first episode. I love you.
I love you so
Happy
much.
first episode. Let's wrap it up. Gotta get the daughter.
gotta get our kids. It's a wrap, baby.
Yes.
Cut.